Oh my. Welcome to the new show of Dick in the Box, where every box is left up to interpretation, because we're all dicks.
Hey,
y'all.
hey.
What's
Live.
going on, people?
We're a little late. Apologize for the tardiness, but we here.
And we had a little technical difficulties, child. Little technical difficulty.
Well, okay, here you
Definitely
go.
nothing we can't bounce back from.
Yeah, we good. I want us to clear up a little bit, child. We look okay.
Look okay.
We look okay. We look okay, child. What's going on, y'all? Come on in. I know we said we was going live from the Dick in the Box page. That was definitely our intent, child. It was also our intent to have our guest host here, but listen.
Oh.
Guess who's gotta know the shade is coming. Guess who's gotta know the shade is real. Guest host gotta know if we call you a guest host, the idea is to guest and host.
Yes, yes.
I want to host a party.
You don't see how to do it?
No. I want to host a motherfucking party.
I think that's how you do it. Right there. Suggest this video. Oh, when you hear share?
Yeah, it's a watch party.
Start a watch party.
Okay, let me figure
We're
it
trying
out.
to figure it out, child. All this technology. We got to
Yeah, it's a lot of new shit. Hold on.
Go back
What happened to just going live and then you share? I don't know. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, just do it for me because I gotta concentrate. I'm trying to do this. Welcome. Hey.
Yes, do a little watch party real quick.
Uh-huh.
Bring the people in. How y'all doing on this good Tuesday night, Horner?
Now, bitch.
So close to hump day.
Oh.
That means we getting ready to start some action.
Yes. I'm
Well, I
glad
see a lot
y'all
of my
in the building.
friends. Oh, so this is really fancy. So them are some of my. You already did the watch party?
What? Hold on, sis.
Well, I see a lot of people that I know liking it in
Yes.
already. Thank y'all for tuning in, girl.
Yes.
Bitch.
Yes. Y'all come
Bitch, you heard that?
Hey, bitches.
How could we
hey,
not?
hoes. I miss my girl, Kitty. Hey, hoes. Yeah. So look.
Oh, you did mine?
Can
You
say
can go.
GFU?
Oh, let me see it.
Girl, fuck you.
Let's be
Yeah.
clear. My girl Kimmy is on a 30-day no cuss.
Yes.
And I told her, the Bible says so a man thinketh so he is. So if GFU don't stand for
Girl, fuck you.
Go find an umbrella. She on a cuss box $25.
So look, y'all, real quick. Just to hit it and miss it, we got to talk about it. So y'all know last week we had a conversation here around no violence. Danita was in New Orleans. My brother and Kimmy, we are family, so y'all know family fights. I don't necessarily agree with all that went on, but just know it was a little bit of family turbulence.
Oh, okay.
Last week, and because of that, we have decided for them to take 2 weeks off, just so we can see how the men fences. We know that y'all love
Yeah,
Dick in the Box
that's
at the
family.
stands, but bitch, we have to do what we have to do because we take this serious. We take our work serious. They take our work serious. They are definitely for it. Kimmy is actually in our audience right now.
Hey, Kimmy!
So she's here, but she's taking 2 weeks off. And then
If y'all miss Kimmy, let me see some hearts.
Yeah,
if
show some hearts.
If y'all really miss the doll and it seem unbalanced, it's
yeah.
I paid for them hearts. It was a little app that I put on there, and I just hit it one time and it gave a bunch of hearts.
Yes, bitch.
Hey, Miss Me.
Hey, Uncle Craig. Hey, Uncle Craig. Craig Stewart. Actually, that brings me right into my next point. Next week, we will be off. I will be in Atlanta. The bitches will be busy. I will be with my Uncle Craig Stewart, who is the podcaster, So Much to Say podcast. Also, he is the producer for Queen's Supreme Court. So I probably will be in the audience there. So you'll hear my bitch ass screaming, honey, in Atlanta next week. What's the tea? What's the motherfucking ganja? What's the motherfucking ganja, bitch? So yes, I'm not seeing all of these. Yes, Star, I'm not seeing all of these comments, but they coming in a little too quick. They coming in a little too quick.
Shout out to everybody that's just joining. We just jamming and getting to know, getting everything situated. Shout out to Kimmy and Corral. I can't wait to have my brother and sister back.
Yes.
Glad that we got Kimmy in the audience so I can take jams while she here so she don't feel like I'm doing it behind her back. Oh! I'm $5 for that cuss jar in 1 hour. Y'all give me time. Just watch me work.
So y'all do us a favor. Share the video for us.
Please share.
We're talking about big boy problems. It's going to be a problem tonight. We have some special guests, some friends of the show, some friends of the community. Some you may know, some you may not. On the left, this is Depaul, the doll, Norwood.
Thank you, boo.
What you do?
Well, I'm a professional makeup artist, and I have a web series on YouTube called The Real Gay Wives of Houston, plus 2 new web series that's coming out. I'm just an all-around fun girl.
Yes. And this is my nephew, the Yellow Zone, Michael Vallery. What's good, Michael?
What's up, Aunt?
What's up? What you do?
What don't I do?
Thank you.
Oh, they said he sucks a mean dick in McDonald's.
Oh, see.
No, I'm playing.
How you know?
Oh, he go in. Here you go.
Slander will not take you far.
Here you go.
He had adjusted himself in that chair when you said that.
I was like,
First of all, let's give a shout out to the bartender.
Yes.
Miss Jock.
Miss Jock, our moderator. Our moderator.
Oh, I love you, Miss Jock.
So real quick, give a heart if Michael is cute, right? And give a like if Depaul is beat.
No, they can give a look. Oh, you're right.
Yeah. Give a heart if Michael is cute. Give a like if Depaul is beat. Give us that real quick. Let us get the tea, honey. Michael is cute, bitch. Depaul is beat, bitch.
It's ready.
Yes, ma'am.
Come on, Texans.
Yes, ma'am.
Come on, my people. I know y'all.
Yes, ma'am.
I think it's a like heart race.
Yes.
I love Michael. He is cute. And I am
Boots.
So we good.
So we got a couple hot topics to run through real quick. You know how we do. The first one is, y'all know we try to cater our hot topics to LGBT issues. So you bitches know I have been talking a lot about Jussie Smollett. He has been indicted on 16 counts. He has, I think, 39 years or something like that.
Huh? Bitch, 39 years?
For lying.
Bitches, okay, go ahead, continue.
Listen, you bitches, I'm glad y'all didn't share it out there, though I love you hoes. But had you shared it, I would have posted some of your lies.
Bitch. And let me tell you something. It's more to the story to me.
Yeah.
Because there ain't no way. Nothing of this story adds up to me. Just to me personally. I try my best to keep a lot of stuff away from the social media that I don't know what's going on with this story. I have read countless articles and none of this shit add up. So y'all got to tell me more about why he got 39 years for a simple lie. I'm sorry.
Girl, because he's black and gay. That's it.
Right, especially considering today there was that big scandal regarding all of the CEOs and celebrities that have bribed these universities to accept their children in, faking SAT and ACT scores. That's not even getting as much traction as what we're talking about with Jussie potentially facing 39 years. Yeah. When we also know there's plenty of people that lie on their tax returns. That lie about
this nigga ain't getting 39 years.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton lied. He didn't get 39 years.
Who lied?
Bill Clinton.
Oh, well, yeah. Hey, I mean, come on.
Y'all can't hear Michael. Okay, they can't hear you. You got to talk up a little bit.
Oh, let me make sure my mic is mine still.
Oh, child, you loud.
Yeah, we hear
Bitch,
you.
you better know it all. Can you hear me now?
I think the sad part about it is, even like Michael brought up, the issue with these the colleges with Harvard and Yale and paying for the SATs, we never ever get a whole bunch of white privileged information spread out amongst the media, tarnished amongst the media.
That's true.
Because those same pockets are being fed by those same people in a different generation somewhere. So of course we pay them to shut that up.
Yeah.
And what we do is we take and amp up things like Jesse.
Yeah.
He lied. How many people, if you're watching the live with some parts,
because it hasn't been
allegedly. Allegedly he lied. Now let's go reality. How many times do we see somebody post and know they lying?
Okay, but let's be honest. I have lied. Let me tell you something.
Lie.
See, that's why we gotta stop all that. Yeah,
The girls are waiting on you to say that.
they are. But I lied about some good things. But we're gonna leave. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Because I'm here for a reason. Don't think I'm here for all kumbaya. It's my turn now.
And that's the issue that needs to be addressed.
I'm coming, and I'm coming hard. But go ahead.
Waking it up.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's a known fact. Everybody lies.
Right.
You know, if we do simple white lies. Your friend, hey, how this dress look? You like it? Yes. And you send that girl right to the club looking like a goddamn fool. The boys get together and come out. I know you smelled your friend was musty because when the nigga hugged me, I like to pass out, and that was at the door. Y'all don't tell me nothing. You lied. Period. So that's simple lies. So if Jesse allegedly lied and we still holding on to the allegation, why are we even pondering 39 years of this man's life for a basic lie? Right. Chicago got somebody right now telling a bold-faced lie about sleeping with little girls.
Oh, wow.
That boy got up and did a whole show in front of Gail.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how to hog tie people. Nigga, if you don't sit your nasty self down.
Wait, hold on. But we have to really go back and examine why, though, because if you think about it, the lies that Jesse involved had something to do with white males. The lies that R. Kelly had something to do with regards black girls.
And be clear, you pee-hivers. That's R. Kelly's followers.
What's
you pee-hiver.
What's a pee-hiver?
Because they like the fact that he pees on people.
They have a name for that?
I call them pee-hivers.
Oh, okay.
You pee-hivers, bitch, understand that this man is a pedophile and a predator. Okay? Understand that, sis. It's no motherfucking tea.
A pee-hive?
A pee-hiver.
Okay, B.
That's like a fake beehive.
But we don't want to do that, though, but damn. Okay.
So anyway, speaking of lies, right?
I didn't say that, bitch. But go ahead.
So speaking of lies, there is a man that stabbed a trans woman.
Oh, yeah.
119 times after finding out her birth gender.
Okay. I read because you sent the notes.
Right.
See, they gonna wear me out. They gonna get me. The girls gonna get me.
Go ahead.
But I have to be honest, because that's what I'm here for, and that's why you got me here.
Right.
I honestly feel like, I don't know, I know some girls that I know personally, they do be scared when they are living, that life. But I feel like, I even hate to say the word trans, but I know we have to because it's life. But why wouldn't they? I feel like they're women. I feel like they're men. I hate that. But why wouldn't she tell him what she was born as? Because I know a lot of people personally, because I wanted to transition at one time, and you know this personally. Yeah. And I didn't dibble and dabble and play with the boys and all that. The love, one of the loves of my life, because he's dead and gone, he got murdered. He was on the DL. So I lived that life. I get it. It's okay to say what you were born as, because if you don't, I know a lot of people that'll just snap on you, and I've heard stories where you what, and most of the time they don't tell the guy until after they had sex with the guy, because some of them, I know.
See, that's the part I don't understand. Y'all gonna have to train me on that. How a man lay with another man and never hit the pussy, but don't know he fucking the ass.
Well, they say Uncle Dirty.
Them balls is back there.
Now they say
balls is back there. Listen, them balls is back there. I don't care what nobody say. If you,
I can't tell you.
Hold on. If I can't tell you that. Under your arm, them balls is still back there.
But they say that they're on their menstrual cycle. They get away with it because a lot of ways around it. But personally, I listen. I'm hey, you know, I don't know.
I think anytime a person stabs someone,
but it's not her fault. Before
yeah.
That's not her fault that she's not with us any longer.
Yeah. I think anytime a person stabs a person, especially multiple times, it's personal. And so what we have to understand is that no matter what she should have done societally, right? The reality is
it shouldn't have been done.
No, it was his shit.
Yeah.
It was the fact that he was turned on, right, by someone in his mind society has told him is a man, right? And so really the conversation that we should be having is around like changing the mind of the general population, because the reality is gender is a lot more fluid than we would like to think, right? There have been many times I saw your wife at the day party last weekend, and I instinctively told you, I said, damn, your wife is pretty. She is a pretty woman. Right? Gender is relative. Yes. Sexuality is relative. Sex is the only constant.
Yes.
Right? And so if I'm fucking something, whatever their genitalia may be, that's what I'm attracted to. But his own issue,
because they are women.
Right. His own issue was the fact that she was born a man and he felt gay.
I think in a lot, and that's what
he felt gay.
I think in a lot of situations, going into it, once the arousal part happens, we lose control of what we do or don't want to do and feed into the passion or the lust of the situation.
But what stimulates the arousal, though?
Right. What I'm saying is, once it gets to that point, you just go for it. Then afterwards, I feel like Trey feel bad. He don't know how to respond, so you take it out on what you did it to.
Yeah.
Completely. That's oblivious to me. I don't know why, and I hope y'all are sharing this
which
video
don't make it right.
For all these niggas that's out here having sex with these gracious, beautiful, strong black women.
Yes.
If you get up and your dick is dirty, stab yourself.
Bitch.
Stop taking it out on these girls.
Stop.
Be a man. When you stuff your dick in that hole, pull it out and stab yourself.
Because I lost a lot of friends to DL men stabbing them or killing them or leaving them for dead. And in the article it say he showered and just left like it wasn't nothing. Yeah. How dare you? I lost a lot of close friends in that live this life. Some people have to survive off of sleeping with men, and you know, and it is what it is. We all did some different things in our life. That's not the point here. The point is, bitch, you showered like that lady was nothing, and left out that house, bitch. That is a problem.
And the T is, this is the T. The T is the shower was not a literal shower, though he did shower literally. I have had many moments when I was trying to come to terms with my sexuality where I would have sex with people and I would go shower. That shower for me was to wash that sin off, right? The truth of the matter is, bitch, you need to go to therapy, okay? Girls need to go to therapy, and you need to understand that, bitch, ass feels better than pussy for a lot of men. Okay?
And I think it's I
know you know how to keep it on there and charge.
Girls gotta damn near do a pat down on Trey before they even go into that situation because they don't know what they're being faced with.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I can almost guarantee she never thought in a million years this dude had a knife in his
because they had been talking for a while.
For him to do something like
that. Bitch, it's gonna be like going to the club, bitch. You gotta pat down for security. Wave the wand, bitch.
But the girls that live that life Uncle Dirty, they have to do that every day.
Speaking of waving a wand, we also read something where a lesbian was raped
by her father
to make her straight.
Very disheartening.
I'll let y'all take
this. It was the father, the uncle, and a brother.
Her father, her uncle, and a brother to make her straight. Yeah. Listen, I can be honest, bitch. I had wanted some incestuous situations when I was young. My brother wasn't around at all when I was young. He came around when I was 13. He left when I was 15. By left, I meant went to jail. He came back when I was 17. He left when I was 21. He's been gone since I was 21. He is in prison till 2069. His life. And bitch, when I was 11 or 12, I saw him have sex with a man in his room. I remember going to smell his underwear. Child fool.
Transparency is a must.
So, right. At 17, he ended up telling me he was bisexual. He liked to be in jail for certain reasons.
Oh,
the thing is, I say all of that to say, like, I don't know if incest is completely ridiculous in terms of the fact that, like, as gay men, a lot of us have sex with, like, our cousins for the first time, right? But I think that it's awful to be placed in a situation to try to convince you of your sexuality through raping you.
Well,
like, rape
I can honestly say I was raped. I was raped 2 times, okay? And they were through family, and I don't care. It was family that raped me. But I knew I was gay, okay? Before they even touched me, I knew what I liked. And I knew I liked men, honey. Strong men, honey. Thank you. But I say all that to say, it's really not funny.
Yeah,
it's sad. It's hurtful, and it did something to it. I didn't ever have my first time, if that makes sense. Yeah. Even though I knew I was going to be gay. Everybody is not going to be gay that's raped by men. That's men. Everybody is not. But I was already gay before they even touched me. So that's my take on it. And, you know, that is what it is.
Yeah, but it's really, like, I mean, it's disgusting and beyond ridiculous
if
you think about it, because so you're going to commit multiple sins against me because you don't like the way that I'm choosing to live life.
That's deep, Michael.
And with that, you're saying that you have issues with the, you know, how society views it, not loving me as your child, your offspring. And now you're just passing me around because you're going to prove a point that I'm going to be straight. And I mean I just can't believe that happens in 2019.
You can't.
Like, I cannot, but I can't even fathom it, because if you think about it, like, all of the struggles that we've been talking about for years and years, like, why do we feel like we have to conform to what society wants? We have to live our lives for ourselves, and we have to really know who we are. And that means if you have to separate yourself from family, friends, leave it there. Run away.
You cannot fuck somebody. Bitch, and think that you're gonna make them fucking straight. When you're gay, you're gay. It is nothing you can do to change how someone feels about someone. If I'm gay, if I'm a gay man, and you want to come in here, a woman rape me and say, I'm going to make you straight, bitch, it's impossible. Oh, because when you done, bitch, I still want a man. Oh, you didn't succeed, bitch.
I think
bitch.
Being a lesbian on the panel, this one hit deep for me, because the act of the father, uncle, and cousin only made her despise men even more. So if there was ever an option there for her to be bisexual or be a heterosexual female, they definitely killed that in the whole act of it all. And I guess for me, it's one of those, I don't know what the straight people think about homosexuality that makes them believe that you can beat it out of us, you can pray it out of us, you can fuck it out of us, you can leave us for dead and it's supposed to change, or you can deny us things and it's supposed to change. At the end of the day, the only difference between homosexuality and heterosexuality is who we choose to sleep with. It does not change our character. It does not change our mentality. It does not change the way we like, love, or view people. So if we get back to treating people like people and stop being concerned with who we sucking and fucking on, then we wouldn't have to beat anything out of anyone. That's where I think it all needs to really be viewed.
Mind your business.
If we start treating people, like God's children that we are called to be, then nothing else will matter. Because even in homosexuality, God will use me to deliver a message. Even in heterosexuality, God will use you to deliver a message, but He will never use you to fuck me to change me.
And just to snowball on that, let's also think of it like this. When we talk about what the consistent topics throughout the Bible, it's acceptance, which this wall is definitely not accepting and welcoming to people, and it's love. Like, they're talking about every different type of love, from sexual passion to agape. Like, love is what will really carry this world over, and it's just disgusting.
And I think going back to societal issues, right? Like, we have come to such a place in time where we feel comfortable doing whatever we can to those who like the same sex out of the love of God.
Right.
I want you to know that that's bullshit, man. That is absolute bullshit. If you feel like I'm a sin, which I'm not, but if you feel like I am a sin, I say I'm a sin because you say love the person, hate the sin. I am the person and the sin.
Right,
I'm not
right.
a sin. But my point is, if you're saying that I'm a sin, you cannot sin against me and make me right. Or make you right.
If you're a true person of God,
Yeah.
and you know that book, that good book, and if you need to take what you need to take and the right things from that good book,
Yeah.
A true Christian
Yeah.
would not judge you. A true Christian would say, "Baby, this is what it is, but I love you." So we have to pay attention to who is saying things to us, because
Yeah.
the devil comes in sheep clothing, and that is.
Speaking
what that is
of
about
clothing,
I love
speaking
it.
of clothing,
Oh!
speaking of clothing,
Ah!
have y'all seen the Real Housewives of Atlanta's looks for the motherfucking reunion?
Yes, I have.
Kim squirming in that chair.
We gotta make Kim miss it so she come back even harder. Have we seen the looks from Real Housewives of Atlanta?
Read my comment.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna read your comment.
So look.
Because I want to read Kim's
Who
comment.
won, y'all?
Eva.
Who won?
Eva for me.
No, not y'all. Don't tell them. Who won? Tell us. Out of Eva, Cynthia,
Marlo, yeah.
Marlo, Nene, Portia, what's the other
Shamari.
one? And Cynthia.
And the
Who
other
won?
girl.
Oh, her. Who won? Who won?
Kimmy said Cynthia looked a cheap ass mess.
Okay. Okay.
Portia
Okay, y'all
pregnant.
ain't saw it yet.
Kimmy
Post
said
the
Portia
picture,
pregnant, she
Kimmy.
don't count.
Post the picture. Post the picture.
Baby,
Post the
them
picture.
thumbs is weighing that
So-
screen out. That iPhone is gonna be nothing when she get home.
So who won for y'all?
Eva for me. And
Eva?
Nene was number 2.
Okay.
Kimmy said Marlo wears the fashions.
Oh, I didn't see. Marlo did have the silver thing with the black.
I wasn't moved.
At all.
It was a tie between Nene and
Eva.
Yes.
God.
Okay.
Eva had cleared the motherfucking thing.
She did. She did.
For me, let me tell you. So, of course, it's a Nene for me.
Because
I'm sorry.
because
I'm sorry.
That's
Yes.
all. Nene gave him.
It was a very sleek look.
She gave
I
him
felt
sleek
like
funeral
though
look.
Eva looked sickening, her mug was sickening, her posing
Huh?
and styling was sickening. Those shoes were absolutely the fool. Okay, Nene slayed it.
Bitch, let me tell you something. First of all, let's give it to who the fuck it is.
Okay.
To me.
Uh-huh.
Eva, bitch, I love you.
Yeah.
Bitch. Let me tell you why. Because they talked about that girl. She
Yeah.
wants
So
to be.
bad.
She wants to be. What's wrong with her wearing the crazy dresses? I don't know her fashion. Bohemian, is that correct?
Yeah,
Or-
Bohemian Chic.
Okay, this girl is a model. First of all, this is her first season. She knew second, but first season at holding that peach. She knew, bitch, as my background hoe, if I don't sit on this couch and give you hoes what y'all used
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
bitch, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Them hoes are on hustle mode. Bitch, that contract and those checks are good. Bitch, you can do your own thing, hoe, but bite the bullet sometimes because she's getting away from that look that they used to know her as. But bitch, she came as strong. Let you hoes know. Bitch, this the hoes, you know. I'm coming back for my peach. One. And two, ho, y'all got me fucked up. Now, Nene, I love her. That's my girl. And I'm going to let y'all speak because I love my show, The Real Gay Wives of Houston, originated from the Housewives of Atlanta. So I know, bitch.
Yeah.
I know this, ho. Bitch. Because I know how reunions
Yeah,
go, ho. I
yeah.
filmed 4 in my background
Right.
of my own. Financially funded by Depaul, the dog. But let's get back to what it. Now, Nene. Oh. She did so well.
Yeah,
she didn't have to. Sometimes less is more. That's why Nene got it for me.
Nene looked like she was going to church.
Oh, Uncle Dirty.
Listen, I love church, so bitch.
I love church.
I'm there to find a place with you.
Your church is getting into with a thigh. Only why we live for Nene.
But
Yeah.
you know what's so funny? Like Micah sitting next to me, y'all, and I know that y'all can't see this on the live. But when I said Nene looked like she going to church, when I tell y'all this baby bicep swole up so tough, I had to grab him. I didn't. It felt like
Yeah.
he like fuck this fat bitch. Shut up.
So since we got our picks, we gonna get into the topic. If y'all can do us a favor, because we love you guys so much, I know we're not engaging as much. We're trying not to look at our phones. We've gotten your comments. We know we're always in the phone. Y'all know Kimmy and Corell is not here. They're the engagers. But if you could either share this or host a watch party for us, we would be ever so happy to do nothing but love you. We're getting in our topic. We're getting in our topic. We are talking about big boy problems. Obviously, you see there's a couple big boys and women.
Thank you.
On the live, child. And you know, in this culture, especially LGBT culture, there is a big difference when it comes to feminine people being big and masculine people being big.
Okay.
There's also a big difference in feminine women, people that are born as females, right, than people born as males. Right. Whether
let's be
trans
real.
or not,
Let's
right?
be real, yeah.
And so, bitch, we want to have a conversation on big boy problems. It started because Kimmy had sent a picture. And the picture was about BBWs. If you don't know what BBWs, it could either be big or beautiful black women. And it said BBWs don't show fat niggas half the love we show they fat asses. Listen.
I'm sorry. Repeat that.
BBWs.
And we're talking about big women are saying
big
this.
Women.
Are saying this towards
a
big
big
boys.
woman said BBWs don't show fat niggas half the love they show they fat
The
asses.
big boys said that the big girls don't show them.
No. The big girls.
The big boys.
Yeah.
It was from a big nigga.
It was from a guy's standpoint, and he posted and said,
BBWs
don't show big guys as much love as
right.
they show y'all fat
tell
asses.
me.
Yeah.
Well, I have to agree.
Okay.
Damn, and that's the fucked up part. I didn't want to agree, though.
Yeah.
But now that you put it from his standpoint, so we're gonna let you finish.
So I don't know.
Oh, damn.
I don't know. I think I have a different experience. You know, I don't know if There have definitely, bitch. When I came from New Orleans, moving from New Orleans, bitch, and I ate all that good ass food, bitch. I had walked in 2020. And I had put on my best pieces of fabric, bitch. I had a mixed fabric, bitch. And I had pushed on through 2020 like I could not be bothered. And bitch, the love of my life in my former life had saw me, and I thought he was about to walk up to me and say, let's go home, let's fuck, let's be together. She had said, ooh, you gained weight.
Oh, bitch.
Want me out.
Let me say this. Let me get mine out the way. When Kimmy just said that status came from a man's point of view, that is completely true. Let me tell you why. Because I am a feminine gay man, and I am a person of curves and belly and thighs and fine, bitch. Contrary to popular belief, ho, I think I'm one of the finest bitches walking the face of the earth. I'm supposed to. Because you hoes ain't gonna give it to me. But bitch, I'm gonna give it to me, ho. And that helps me, and that does what it needs to do for me as a person. And bitch, it ain't no facts, ho. I take care of myself, ho. I do everything for myself, ho. I'm independent, ho, and I'm just that bitch.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Big boys don't like me. They don't.
And I don't like big boys.
Right.
You get it? They don't fuck with me. And it's okay. It's okay. It is okay. I promise to God. But I love big men. I love the way they carry themselves. I love it. And some of them are beautiful and handsome and all that. They don't look my way. They look at me like, bitch, how dare you have that much company?
Yeah.
Like it's a problem.
Yeah.
It ain't no problem with me. And that's the problem with them. And I had to learn that in life. That everybody ain't gonna move the same.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's my take on it.
Yeah.
That's what I've experienced.
So are you saying that, Michael, do you think that there's a level playing field when it comes to big boys in the LGBT culture?
No. Nothing's fair.
Yeah,
Nothing's
let's be
level.
honest.
Because
Let's be honest.
look at it like this. We discriminate against the feminids versus the soft tops versus the butchy versus
Let's get into that.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically what you like.
I've said this.
There you go.
It's whatever you like. And if you really want to think about it, if people would present themselves as they are, we can actually link up with what we are supposed to have.
But why they scared?
But here's the deal, real though, because we have been catfish. I've been catfished before,
y'all been
and have been
catfished?
told that I'm doing this because I didn't think you would be, attracted to me.
Oh, that's
don't know what I like.
That's they motherfucker. Let me tell
That's their problem.
you fat hoes something, bitch, because I'm one of the fat hoes walking, bitch.
Yeah.
Stop trying to act like you hoes is less than. You hoes are beautiful. I don't know what's the problem with some of you hoes.
You know what? They need a DePaul confidence class.
Yeah. Now that's cute. The thing
Well,
is,
Ian used to host one.
yeah, boots. Two things.
I'm serious.
Be
Stop,
real clear.
y'all. Stop.
Be
please.
real clear.
Y'all
Be real
pretty.
clear. The moment. It was, I am newly, coming into this thing, child. I had got my dick sucked by a big bitch. I got her.
Really?
I newly got my dick sucked by a big bitch.
When?
Oh, newly. I newly got my dick sucked by a big bitch. And
Good for you.
she had sent me a picture of her.
Good for
I was moved by the fact that she was open enough to send the motherfucker picture.
Give it to her!
And bitch, I had put her in the couch.
Give it to her!
Fucked her face. Girl, now she did not play with the head, bitch.
She ain't gonna play with you.
But
she not gonna play with you, bitch. She not gonna play with you.
Bitch, she had ate me up like a break menu at McDonald's, bitch. Sis, call me back. No, but look, won't be with you, but call me back.
And it's okay. See, that's the problem. But go ahead, we ain't gonna get to that. Because how you know she didn't feel that way about you? She probably don't want to be with you either. But y'all probably have good sex, son. It's nothing wrong with it.
Dirty. What's your thought?
I don't like skinny girls. Ever.
Okay.
I choose never to date a skinny girl. I'm never going to have sexual relations with a skinny girl. I started this walk with a BBW, and I'm a firm believer that big, beautiful women are never afraid of positions, being flexible, being freaky, being demanding, being giving, and maybe it's something in my head, but I'm a big nigga. And excuse me, babe, I don't want to be disrespectful, but I told a big dick, and I'm afraid that skinny girls, when I slam into your ass, you're going to put your hand in my chest, and I don't like to fuck skinny, scary girls.
Let me tell you.
So I love BBW. To be honest with you, hold on, Ian, because I let y'all talk.
Yeah.
For the big, beautiful women out there, technically, and for me, if you ain't got a little meat hanging over your elbow, we can't even talk. Because that means you ain't never mixed a bowl of cornbread naturally. You ain't never whipped up a 40-weight gravy. So you don't understand my struggles as a big boy.
You better let them know.
Keep in mind, I have no insecurities about my weight. And I came into the lifestyle slightly smaller with an athletic build. Got with a BBW who got food stamps, and we started eating a little extra. I gained that weight. Then I got the happy weight from being in love. Then I added extra weight from other shit, and I'm okay with who I am. Yeah. So I'm not. If a skinny bitch say, "Oh, I don't want to fuck with dirty," I get that all the time. Because they'll choose the skinny nigga standing next to me, and he dogs the fuck out of her, and she inbox me and say, "I should have chose you." No, I don't want your skinny ass.
But let me tell you something.
I want to fuck your fat sister.
Let me tell you something. Uncle Dirty, you got a good point, because at one time I was insecure about my weight. Yeah. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. I was, and I went through a lot of stuff to help me keep those insecurities. Let's be honest. Relationships and just bad people, period. But I had to step outside of that and realize who the fuck I was. So I wasn't always this person either. Yeah. So I definitely understand where you're coming from.
And even this, my mindset is because a lot of I'm so hurt because so many of my beautiful black women, the busty big girls, are getting snatched and they getting reduced. I still see the BBW in you because I know you still want a little 40-weight gravy, so it's still there. Yeah. But I have to pay homage to my wife, who is also a BBW. My wife is gorgeous. My wife is thick. My wife is curvy. My wife can throw that ass back. I can flip her, tuck her, make her talk like this, and we still So for me, shout out to the BBWs. Yeah. Hey, y'all. In actuality, I don't think that any plus size person, male or female, should ever drop their head when they walk through a crowd. Because you're going to be chose regardless. Because what's for you is for you. A demeaning person that shoots you down, it ain't even about you, sis and bro. It's about their insecurities on their own. Yeah. Period.
And I just have to say, like, though I am ragging a little bit on BBWs, BBMs, whatever it looks like, the truth of the matter is, like, as a person who sits in front of y'all, as a big boy, right? Huh?
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, okay. No, as a person who sits in front of y'all, as a big guy, right? Don't hide it, bitch. Y'all see stomach. Y'all see she's going down. But y'all see stomach. Y'all see a look. If y'all see my pictures, you definitely see a look. Because I'm always going to be well put together, right? But the thing is...
wait, y'all know Kim is in the audience, and Kim wears me low with this comment. And I'm going to say this. Whatever fat nigga was fucking with Kimmy and you was lazy, bitch, get a dress.
Yeah.
Get a dress.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are, and I'm not going to call your name, and I'm not beefing with you, my nigga, but don't make us look bad, because I fuck like the Energizer Bunny. I keep an asthma pump on the footstool, bitch. Earl ain't never finna sit down with her friends on girl night and say, I wore that nigga out. I puts my wife to sleep, and we've been together 7 years. Add her if you think I'm lying. Yeah. So Kimmy says the only problem that she has with the big niggas is they fuck lazy. I'm sorry. I'm not a big papa.
I was coming up on that.
Yeah, I'm not a big papa.
I'm not
gonna lay and let you ride me. I'm not gonna lay out on the couch and let you cross me. No, bitch, I want to be in full control. I want to pull your hair, flip you to the other end of the bed.
Listen, be clear.
But that's your experience.
I want a couple things. Number one, I want to just be clear that, bitch, you feel confident in what you look like. A lot of that, bitch, is, yes, unfortunately, when you gain weight, bitch, clothes cost more.
Yeah.
Make more. No tea. Right? Put on some more clothing. But the second thing is, bitch, you got to give the girls an experience. And what I am tired of from black gay men
come on, speak,
that are big, is all we can do is suck dick. No, ma'am. All we can do is take dick. No, ma'am. I want you to be real clear, bitch. And I also have clarity around my dick size. She's very average. Okay? She's very average and unbothered. Come on. Bitch, every girl you've ever heard me talk about, because the only girls that fuck me would never tell you, girls. But the point is, every girl you've ever heard about has said my sex is amazing, with a very average dick and a stomach. It's no tea. Give the girls what they want.
But I've never heard that fat people are like, maybe.
But Kimmy just had a bad experience.
Yeah, you just had a bad
some lazy thing in the community that talked a bunch of shit and couldn't back it up. I keep trying to tell you.
Let me tell you something. I'm not trying to put too much out there because I am a private person on a lot of different things. You know me.
Oh, hey, Tim, by the way.
Hey, Tim,
so listen, and y'all know Tim, we call him Tatted Up Teddy. Yeah. He's a thick nigga, and Tim is fine as hell. Boom. And I ain't gonna put my brother business out there, but I know that that's a big nigga that can really just 99.9% of the community and not think nothing of it.
Right, and Tim is my close friend, so yeah, I definitely get it. I'm just gonna say something real quick so we can move on. Let me tell you something. A dude that I am happily dating and happily with right now told me I have given him the best sex that he ever had. And I stand in it. And he ain't just telling me because he liked me, bitch. He just telling me because it is what it is. That nigga just had to sit there and look at me like, damn, we're not getting to that. Just know I'm in love. I love you,
and I cannot wait to get into the love. Because that's the question after my next question. Because the girls have said, fuck that. Let's go straight to her. Listen, there have been several lives about Depaul. This is a very Depaul question. You know what I mean? There have been several lives that have come up in recent history that have wore you completely out. Before you respond, I have to talk about the lives because I watched them.
You have to.
I watched the lives.
That's why I'm here. I agreed to come on here because of that. Okay,
so the first live was it was a lot. It was a lot. I personally don't have a vendetta against him. I'm not a girl that feels like I can't be friends with a girl that's not friends with you. We just not are that. We're not that cool. We're not built like that. We're not that cool. But no, not you. No, I know. Me and that person not cool.
Thank you for saying that person.
But the point is, he had called you a scammer. That was the first one. The second one had said you were completely delusional, that you were a liar. You made up a relationship about him, and I personally think that guy is cool. The reason why, if I can be honest, the reason why it struck me was because that guy has been generally, I don't know a lot about by the way. But he has been generally like a cool guy.
Okay, so we're
Very
gonna speak on the first one. We're gonna speak on the one that is a cool guy.
Okay.
Because he is.
Okay.
The second person is a cool guy. The one that said that I made up well, he didn't say that. He just said that.
Hold on, y'all share this. Y'all know y'all been wanting her to respond.
Y'all been wanting me to respond.
Y'all been wanting Depaul to respond about this live, child. Go ahead and share this real
and you know
quick.
what? Only reason why I wanted to respond, because I don't care about responding, because let's talk about the first one, then we're going to go to the second one about the delusion and all that. The first video, my mother had just passed away. Okay? And let's just be completely honest. I am 5 months away from that my mother has been gone.
Right.
You know.
Right.
You know, it's can we turn it down a little bit?
Yeah.
I thought I heard something.
Yeah.
It's genuinely, what do I hear?
It's probably over on the phone.
Oh, okay. No, I just have to hear. I'm sorry. That's just me.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't like the fact that I couldn't grieve just that. I had to. Go ahead.
Hey, Ashton, he's running for, put it down now so we can share it real quick. I think city council. I'm sorry. Keep going. I'm sorry.
Hey, Ashton Woods, I love you. I honestly just couldn't even grieve my mother's death. It was a live video on social media about the reason why the video even started. Let's give you the clear, deep understanding root to this video. I literally was grieving my mother's death, and someone didn't know where to send money. Send flowers. And it was like, oh, well, your mother ain't dead anyway. It was some comments that were said that hurt me to this day. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it don't even hurt me no more. I had to get the fuck up out of there.
Yeah.
So let me tell you why I had to get up out of there. Honestly, I feel, because we're talking about the DePaul question, because this is my moment.
Yeah.
I honestly feel, and I'm looking at this camera, after this, I don't give a fuck what comes out.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about another video. You trying to get your name off my name. Use your own ability to make your way. You use me enough. That's one. Two, I didn't have a place for you to send flowers because, bitch, I didn't have the money to bury my own mother. And Dirty, and I love how Dirty is humble. Dirty got on the phone with me 3 days straight because I was mentally losing my mind. Help me pick out churches. Am I lying, Dirty? Help me get extra funds because a lot of people turned their back on me that said they would help me. And I had to learn in death people choose and show you their real colors. That's fine. The reason why the video even started because I didn't know where he could send flowers. Because, bitch, I didn't know where my mama body was going. So you mentally, what does that say about you? You will get on live video, and say, I don't give a fuck. Now listen, you could have did it later. Yeah. You could have did it 2-3 years down the line. But my mama hadn't been dead 2 days. If I wasn't as strong as this beautiful woman had made me, and if I didn't know God for myself, there's a lot of people that know God, but when you know Him for yourself, it's a different thing. When you know God for yourself and know that He know that He can get you past all of that. I sat in that and looked at that video. I looked at a lot of it, and it was a lot of things of different people on the live video. Two people that, one thing I've learned in that, two people that you had business relationships with, that told you that your shows wasn't going to make it, this and that, and you distanced yourself away from them, never bashed them, never got on social media. Oh, they came together, made a video, and talked about DePaul just to get numbers. Huh? How fair is that to me? And I'm never going to say what I did for them. Yeah. Never. I don't give a fuck. All I'm saying is what you did was not right. But it's okay. Yeah. It is okay because at the end of the day, I'm glad that I went through that because it didn't break me. Yeah. It made me so much stronger, but it did hurt. Oh, they had did that. Yeah. They had did that. But I come to say, I forgive you. Yeah. I promised I had to. Because if I didn't, I would be in jail. That was my mother. That was my best friend. How dare you give me a year. Don't do it at all. But if you're gonna do that, give me some time. She was dead 2 days, and how dare you say she wasn't? Yeah. That's why all my friends were, and a lot of people that genuinely respect me, it don't matter about what was said in the video and about the scamming. Scamming, huh? I wish I had the balls. I'm gonna get on video too. I wish I had the balls. I don't. Listen, everything that I do for the Real Gay Wives of Houston come out of my pocket. Bitch, I still overdraft bank account. Like, come on, man. I still have to do specials and do shit because I believe in what the fuck I'm trying to present to the world because I don't have financial backing. I don't have all the fancy money and stuff like that. I have me and I'm enough. But how dare you make a video about how I had to ask people for equipment. Bitch, it's a lot of hoes that had to ask people for equipment. Yeah. It's a lot of people that had to ask. There was people like you that never was in their life. There were good people that never released it. Yeah, I helped Depaul. There's a lot of people that helped me for the wrong reasons. But it's plenty of people that's helped me for the right one. And that's why God has me where I'm at. My show is coming off of YouTube. Wow. My web series that me and my mother started, that she pawned her whole entire house just for fun, is coming out of YouTube. For a bigger network. And you still on social media reading a bitch that's trying. How dare you? Video 2. I was close friends with someone. Okay, let's be honest. Everything just happened. And it happened at the wrong times and happened at the good times. But deep down inside, that was my true friend. Mm-hmm. To this day.
Were you in love with him?
I was.
Okay.
I was. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That person sit there and helped me through so many trying times. Just like I reciprocated back. And that person was a good person to me. That person was there for me like I was there for them. But do I have to say what I was there? I don't believe. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm wrong for saying, but bitch, I was there. That what? Huh? They don't feel right telling someone I was there for them. That doesn't feel to me. I don't know how everybody else feels. I'm not comfortable with throwing what I did for you in your face. So we were there for each other. But over time, when my mom died, it did get a little stronger, and I was like, oh, and then things were just. It was okay. Well, the video, the second live video. I think so many people. It originated from, look at Tim, somebody fuck that, because he want me to go off, but I can't, Tim, I can't. The second video, for the first video, he ain't talking about the second person. The first video started initially because it was some bad things said about me. Mm-hmm. And I pulled away. I said, well, no, let me just clear this out. My mama gone, I need to see who's here for me, who's not. So someone asked me, why did you take it so personal what he said? I was like, damn, bitch, we've been here for each other. We've been ride or die, bitch, and I'm hurt. And the video came. Yeah. Oh yeah, bitch. Yeah, I did.
So it's interesting that you talk about this.
And ain't nothing wrong with me.
Yeah.
And I am with a loving individual that's helping me really, because it's been a long time.
But it's really interesting you talk about this because at the day party, I met a fawn. When I tell you this mother, hey you. He is so motherfucking fine, bitch. Oh, this speckled salt and pepper. He older. Gray-haired motherfucker is the finest thing I've seen since.
Oh, he's older.
Oh, but he is fine, bitch. When I tell you he is fine.
He was so fine. He was like, nephew, that's your future uncle.
We that fine, bitch.
Okay, I'm into it. Okay, come on.
And we are going on a date on Saturday. He told me he loved initiative. That's what I do. But I have to admit that talking to him, I have talked to people that I consider attractive, right? But I know y'all, listen. I've talked to people that I consider attractive, but I've never talked to somebody that I thought was beautiful, right? And I talked to this guy. And we, because he is beautiful, he don't text, he texts right back, but we don't text all day, like my medium cute, medium ugly guys. You know what I'm saying? He don't give all that. But the thing is, he does text back. We have good conversation. We haven't really went on a date. Anyway, we're going on a date on Saturday. And I have to admit to myself, right, it is a lot to take in. It's a lot to take in, though I am losing weight. Though I am myself in public. I know who I am. I'm comfortable with where I stand. It is very difficult as a person with size to be with somebody. When I say fine, he is body and face. Okay? Mm-hmm. And it is very difficult. Do y'all have those same issues?
What's the
Ever.
question? What's the question?
Like I'm asking them, do they have the same issues? Like who you are, where you are, do you feel uncomfortable when dating? Whether it's because of wealth or it's because of age or it's because of body, do you ever feel that situation?
I think all of those classes are relative because we always we always match ourselves to the person that we're approaching. It's been times when you may meet somebody and feel like I'm not worthy or I'm shocked that you chose me. It was the same situation with my wife and I. If y'all have a conversation with Alicia, when I approached her, she thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
She wanted to know if it was a bet. Yeah. Why would somebody like MC Dirty want to date somebody like me? My response to her was, I was even honored that you chose to be in my company. So that's the difference. So a lot of times when you're thinking that you're not up to par for them, they may feel the exact same way. So it's
all about insecurity.
Can you love that for us real quick for that piece?
That was a moment. And I feel like it's all about insecurities.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. It's being and I know Michael has a lot of great things to say about this, and I'm gonna be done with it. I think for me, where I used to be, yeah, it was something else I had to get past that. By 25, I started kind of switching up the game, and it's a life and it's growth. Now, if a guy that's good looking try to talk to me, a lot of my friends say, watch your opportunities. It's a lot of that, that flourish, but I don't know. I'm starting to be so in tune with good spirits and bad spirits. I can weed it. I don't give a fuck how they look. So, it's just a little different for me. And big girls do get chose. I'm not really one of the big girls that don't. I don't know what that's all about. Hey, baby.
She's chosen.
I'm chosen. I love you, baby. Okay.
What's your thoughts? Because I know. Well, we'll see what you talk about. Yeah.
Well, it's just.
And I'm not delusional this one, and I'm not making bad videos either. So go ahead. I'm tired. I'm so sick of people. Ugh. I'm sick of people. They just try to get me.
Depaul.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm trying to get this mic out of this titty. Hold on. I'm trying to get this titty going. Because they're real. Go ahead, Michael.
Go ahead.
It's all based around insecurities. I think a lot of times it doesn't matter about the physical and the superficials. It's more about what we have internally and instinctually. And so because of that, for me, I've always felt like I am not worthy of love. So because of that, I always push people away. Even when they come just bearing themselves, I'm like...
But how good is that? This is a good looking guy, built up nice. We just had this conversation, and Uncle Dirty just said this. Sometimes it's all about insecurities and what we're going through. They don't make you less than that you feel like. I want you to fix it, of course.
Well, let's be clear. It's not that I don't know that. Yeah. It's just that honestly, because we live in a very fast-paced society. Like one day we're accepted, the next day our rights are, being potentially taken away. But even within that, people are fickle. We don't know what we want right now in this moment, let alone tomorrow. So it's very scary being vulnerable enough to leave and give your heart to someone, and they can't even take care of their own heart.
And this is what I want people to be clear about. And me and Michael talked about this recently. And this is something that I'm implementing in my own life. I did in my last relationship. I'll do it with my friendships and so forth. The reality is you will be hurt. But the end goal is to be with someone who loves you. The end goal is to be with somebody who cares, who is a long-term partner, not a long-term boyfriend or girlfriend. And so if that is the end goal, you have to accept that you're going to be hurt. That they're not always going to be attracted to you, that they're not always going to want to touch you, that they're going to think you're delusional, untrustworthy, unloyal, and unfaithful.
But that's really real.
That is real.
But you have to realize that, because if your end goal really is to be with your lifelong partner, that is all the things you have to learn from. Because it would not fuck with you if it was not something you had to learn.
Right.
The reason why shit fucks with you is because you hadn't learned it.
Yeah.
If you learned it, you don't have to respond to that because you know your name. You don't answer to what you're not called by.
Right.
Right? And so if you're still answering to something, you haven't learned from it. Learn from it, bitch. Be the delusional bitch. Be the unloyal bitch. Be the unfaithful bitch. And when your man comes,
because he
will not handle it.
And to finish this out, you know what? You just taught me something because I never wanted to respond until now. And now that I did respond, I don't want to talk about this ever again.
Yeah.
They're done. They've been taped and they've been put out. I'm sorry. I have a new era of things that's about to be put out. I am moving forward with my career and life, and the great people are around me, and I just really admire where I'm at now in life. So you're completely right. I don't want to talk about this shit no more, and I don't give a damn. I said my piece, and you're right about that. Just move the fuck on. I learned from it.
So two other questions, bitch. We're going a little late because we started a little late in the first place. What's the difference in being fat and thick? Now, can I be honest with y'all?
Bitch.
Can I be honest? Sid, can I be honest?
I'm fat, bitch.
You fat, I'm thick.
Yeah. but let me tell you why that's okay, and then I'm gonna let you finish.
So, I mean, like,
I'm gonna let you finish.
I was slightly getting to a point where I was fat.
Yeah, you look good now. Let me tell you something.
This fat.
Listen, this is friendship longer than 10 years. Y'all gotta excuse this.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something, because this is like my mom had him himself. Like my mom loved Ian.
Yeah.
This is a little different here. So it's just a different kind of communication. Yeah. But I will say, I am an overweight gay man.
Yeah.
And it's okay, bitch.
Yeah.
But am I fine? Yeah. I don't care about the black and white.
Yeah.
I care about internally. Am I fine? And am I doing things to get finer and feel better about myself? Yes. So it is fine that he is thick. Yeah. And it is fine that I'm fine.
So y'all gotta know Kim is in the audience wearing these comments.
I love Kim.
So Kim said, I'm thick on the top, that ass fat.
Bitch.
She got like 10 G's to the diameter of the ass, so that y'all understand. So
that's
for me,
a fat ass,
for me, I'm just a fat nigga.
That ass.
So what's the difference? You the skinny girl here. So what's the difference?
You tried it. Well, for me,
You know, Mike,
this is scary.
No. For me,
they push him to it.
And be clear about that. But for me, fat, I will think of like a Norwood, a Respucia, a thick. I kind of think of a pre-Jennifer Hudson before she cut all that hair off.
But that's true, see though. But girl, that's so tired.
You know. And then when I think of like a thick guy, solid, I think of like I think of Mustang.
Big girl. So for me, I think that
oh Jesus,
if a plus size woman is not wearing the correct undergarments, she can technically go from being thick to fat.
That's true.
Hold it together.
That's
sis.
true, and I hang around a lot of women.
And this before I say this, let me give my disclaimer.
Yes.
This is my opinion. I think it is ratchet and wretched to see a thick woman walk around with nothing in place. Get you a good bra, sis. Yeah. Get you a good spank.
You have to.
Start there. Because you can pull all that together and really look like class. Yeah. I'm okay with everybody feeling good about themselves. But for me, when it's held together, fool me. And when we get home and you pull that zipper down and it fall out, it's too late. I'm in love with it. I'm going to eat it all up.
But when you put the right man. Yeah. See, that's how tricky.
And see, the thing about it is, for me, a thick woman, like my wife is a plus size woman, but I think that she's thick. My wife has a small waist. She has the right amount of breast, and she got a big ass. To me, I'm completely okay with that. Mm-hmm. She isn't. There's things that she wants to change.
Right.
There are some women that I know that might be slightly smaller, that has a nice thigh, a little butt, and a pretty titty. With a woman, I think the structure of the body differs in where they put the attention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Kim. Yeah. Kim got a small waist and a big ass. Yeah. That's her focus right now.
But
snatching ass.
But it's so weird. It's so weird. Two things. Number one, Boogie said he thick all over. We saw.
Yes, Boogie
Even the
with
ass bitch on Instagram.
Yeah,
Boogie,
Boogie, is that Boogie Johnson?
Yeah.
We
So
should
y'all
have
saw your stuff. I was like, Boogie.
That's dick and ass.
Oh my
That's
God.
number 2, I also want to tell you, not you, Boogie, but the people. I also want to talk about, one of the main reasons why I want to lose weight. I don't want a fat ass no more. I used to have a real big old booty, but I don't really want no big old booty like that because I don't take dick like that unless it's like the club, tend to get in. Okay? But if I'm going to take dick, it's going to be like the club though, tend to get in. Okay? But anyway.
So what's that mean?
Tend to get in. Okay?
And he's not talking about centimeters.
Right. So my point, y'all. Boots. I want to feel her if I feel her. But my point is, unless I'm in this shit. But my point is, listen. Listen to me, Linda. Listen, Linda. The thing is, I am tired of, if I ever wanted to take an ass pic, having the extra curve in my back.
Or sit it on the. I hate the ones that sit it on the bathroom sink. So you gotta sit. Yeah.
Gotta sit on it. No, girl, I just wanna bam. I gotta do all of this.
Give all that. You gotta give all that.
You gotta get some angles.
How you take your ass pic now?
How you take your ass
I don't take ass pics. I don't have none. Yeah.
No.
My ass is where in the world is Carmen Sandiego.
So this is the last. This is the last
crazy,
thing.
y'all crazy.
This is the last thing. This is the
I
last thing.
enjoyed myself. Oh
This is the last thing. So I read this on Facebook, and it said, if big boys date skinny boys, then they must hate themselves.
Okay, do I want to go first? Y'all want to go? I'll wait.
Who
See,
gonna go?
I don't know the variation between thick and skinny because, like I said, I'm a big boy that likes big girls. So I don't know where that correlation comes from. Michael.
Yeah,
You're the
just-
smallest on the panel. Break us in, baby.
Stephen Dwayne actually said it. No shade.
Oh,
Brother Stephen Dwayne.
He said it.
Stephen Dwayne said he had this long status, and a part of the status said, basically, we hate ourselves because of big boys don't like each other, and it's a part of the society. Pretty much said big boys hate each other.
So explain. Explain
I
big
have to
boy
read
pride.
that status before I say anything because I don't believe that. I love all people, and I know a lot. Not just saying me, and I know some other big people that love all people. If a big guy did like me, I will love him. I mean, if we're mutually, I mean that's common sense. But in my history, even now, my dude is athletic, and he's slim. It's just what it
Got
is.
a big dick.
I don't want to talk because I just love. It's been in gay years. I mean, in gay terms, we've been. It's rock solid. So I'm just happy.
And hold on to that.
And I am. I'm just happy. I'm in a happy, good, healthy relationship.
So since he's athletic, do you hate yourself?
No, I just like him because he this and that, and I like me because.
So I think
I don't think it's that. I think people are looking too deep into it. You like what you like, bitch. And I like my curves, and I like my full hips, and I love my little pudge and all that. He likes it too. Trust me.
I just think all the fat and skinny shit is a lot of judgmental
That's
stuff. People
just
like
them.
what they like, they want what they
But
want.
Michael said something earlier, Uncle Dirty, and I'm going to let you finish, and I hate to cut you off because I love your point of view. Michael said something earlier. He said, if people learn how to be open with what they like, we will really be okay. I don't know why it's so wrong for people to be open about loving a big bitch. But it's a lot of niggas that love me, girl. But I don't want to do that because I love you, baby. But it's a lot of niggas that be wrong. I don't get what other big girls.
Like Whitney Houston.
I love you. I don't get that. So I don't understand that type of. I don't. I'm sorry.
So let's close this up.
I don't. But Uncle Dirty had something to say though.
No. Because Uncle Dirty, she gonna take my brother is gonna take us home.
Okay.
What's your closing thoughts? What's your closing thoughts? We always do this.
I'll wait.
Ready.
Well, love yourself, embrace it, and at the end of the day, whoever doesn't like it, tell them it's It's gonna be all right.
And I'm
not gonna point up a middle finger. I'm just gonna be very PG about it. Because at the end of the day, just give them a hug, kiss on them, and they're gonna love you even more.
I'll piggyback on what Michael said. I'm at a point now, bitch, where my mama gone. It's a lot of mental things that I'm repairing. I miss her every day. I'm grieving, but I'm growing, and I'm excited about where life is taking me. Forgive yourself. Forgive, because some of those things that was said in some of those videos were some of my truth, and some of them were some lies. But instead of me trying to defend what was real and fake, just forgive myself. When I did that erased my vendettas against both other people that made it. I forgive y'all, bitch. Y'all can walk up to me, right? Even you said something about me, hey, it's okay, because I never have to let you back into my sacred good. I'm a good person, and I hate that videos can just be made and just try to tarnish things, but they didn't tarnish anything. You know, it's okay. I'm still here, girl.
Still 50,000.
Still, bitch. It's still, getting deals, signing deals, and I'm going to Atlanta in a few days. Still here. Still about to drop new shit. Still about to do things. My web series is leaving YouTube. Still here. Still here, girl. It's no tea.
And I just want to give y'all a little bit of scripture in Nigga 3, starting with verse 1.
Bitch, I'm still here.
Yeah. Nigga says there is a time and season.
Nigga what in?
For Nigga.
Okay, this is not in the Bible. Okay.
Nigga 3, verse 1. I'm starting with verse 1. Says there's a time and season for everything.
I can't stand
There was a time for sucking dick and eating gas. There's a time for fucking and getting fucked. There's a time for being fat and getting skinny. There's a time.
There is though.
There's a time for being skinny and getting fat. There is a time. With your time. Hey. I'm gonna be with a fine man. That's it. Okay.
Oh, you really like this man. You gotta show me a photo. You gotta show me a photo.
So y'all know we're gonna take it on home. You know, my thing is at the end of the day, if what was working, what you used to do isn't working for you, do something different. Yeah. Be true to who you are. When you look in the mirror, what you are is what God made you to be. And whoever is out there for you, whether it be a partner, a better half, a soulmate, or a best friend, you will be chose. Stop running for love.
Love this right now.
Love is the most perfect gift that God ever give, and it is for everybody. There is nobody out there that is not chose. It's what you're choosing that's blocking you from love. We love y'all. Be true to yourself. Love each and everybody like you want to be loved, and teach people how to treat you. Good night.
Good night. Good night. Turn us off the live, bitches.
Yeah.
Did it leave?
It ain't leaving? No.
It don't want to leave.
It don't want to leave.
Damn, you
fine.
Michael is fine.